Boyfriend's friend asked him to rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, and he said -1. I was in the kitchen getting drinks when I heard it. My boyfriend Kyle was in the living room with his friends, watching some game I didn't care about. I'd been dating Kyle for 11 months. I had met his parents. I had helped him move into his new apartment. I had held his hand when his dog died and listened to him cry for 3 hours. I was getting beers for him and his friends because he had asked nicely, and I wanted to be a good girlfriend. That's when his friend Terrence asked, "Bro, rate your girl 1 to 10. Be honest." I stopped walking. I stood in the hallway where they couldn't see me and I listened. Kyle laughed. Not a nervous laugh, a real one, like it was funny. -1, bro. But she pays half my rent. The other guys laughed too. One said Kyle was cold. Another said at least he was honest. Terrence said he thought I was at least a 4. Kyle said he had low standards. They laughed again and went back to the game. I stood there, holding 4 beers getting warm in my hands. -1. Not a 1. Not even a 0. -1. Like I was so ugly I subtracted from the scale. Like being with me put him in the negative. I walked back in and handed out the beers. I smiled at Kyle. He smiled back. "Thanks, babe." He had no idea I heard anything. He kissed my cheek and turned back to the TV. I sat next to him and watched, thinking about everything I had done for him. The rent I paid every month. The groceries I bought because he said he was bad at shopping. The rides I gave him because his license was suspended for unpaid tickets. The job interview I helped him prepare for, the one that got him his current job making twice what I made. I thought about all of it. And I thought about -1. During a commercial he squeezed my hand. Said he was glad I was there. Said his friends really liked me. Said I was the best girlfriend he ever had. I squeezed his hand back and said nothing. The next week I started making changes. Small ones at first. I told him I couldn't pay rent that month because of unexpected expenses. He was annoyed but he covered it. I told him my car was in the shop so I couldn't drive him to work. He had to take the bus for 2 weeks. I stopped buying groceries. When the fridge was empty he asked what happened. I said I thought he was handling it this time. He ordered delivery every night and complained about how expensive it was. I stopped doing his laundry. I stopped cleaning the apartment. I stopped planning date nights and reminding him about his mom's birthday. I became exactly as useful as a -1. Kyle noticed. Of course he noticed. He asked what was wrong. Asked if I was stressed. Asked if I should see someone about my mood. I told him I was just tired. He accepted that, because he never looked too deeply into anything that didn't affect his comfort. But now it did. He started saying things used to be better. That I used to be more fun, that I put in more effort. I asked him what effort he put in. He couldn't answer. I moved out on a Sunday while he was at a friend's house. I took everything that was mine, which was most of the furniture because he had never bought anything. I left him with a mattress on the floor and a TV with no stand. I didn't leave a note. I blocked his number before he got home. He found me 3 days later through a mutual friend. He wanted to know why I left. What he did wrong. Said he thought we were happy. I told him I heard what he said to Terrence. I told him I heard -1. He went quiet. Then said I was overreacting. Said it was just guy talk. Said it didn't mean anything. I said it meant everything. I said a man who rates his girlfriend as -1 while she pays his rent deserves to sleep on the floor. I said I hope the bus was running on time. Then I hung up. He texts me from new numbers sometimes. Says he misses me. Says no one took care of him like I did. Says he didn't mean it. I never respond. -1 doesn't owe him anything.